A year ago, Andrew Scheer was elected by MPs to be Speaker of the House of Commons. He was 32 at the time, the youngest Speaker ever. His goal? Improve decorum. Make the chamber a place for debate, not nastiness. He sat down with Post-Media News to discuss the last year.
I can definitely say that things have improved over the last year and over a series of years. So when I recall when I was first elected in 2004, and I readily admit I was one of the hecklers that there were times in the question period where you could hardly hear anything, and there was just a din, kind of a constant, steady din, rowdiness that was going on. And I think that's been curbed a great deal. And I think since this parliament started, and there seemed to be a renewed commitment to improving decorum from both sides of the aisle, there are certain phrases and certain words that now I think if somebody used, people just kind of cringe. Honestly, that's going too far. So not just the list of unparliamentary words, but just some of the tone and sense. And I've seen a marked improvement now. That being said, of course, when there are bad days or when there are days where it gets out of hand, that obviously leaves an impression in the minds of the media and the minds of viewers that might be the norm. But I'm in the House every day. I watch question period every day. I can definitely say that it is better, and it continues to improve. I've often had the opportunity to prevent a situation from becoming worse by having members into my office and say, listen, this could be a thing, we should do this, we should do that, we should not do that again. And so that goes unnoticed, it goes unreported, it goes, all the other members wouldn't even know that happened. But I think Milliken is very good at that. Being Speaker doesn't mean that you're always trying to have the focus on you. Really, being Speaker is making sure the focus is on the debate. And so using tools that don't draw more attention to the problem is the knack that he had, and I'm certainly trying to follow. So I can confirm that I have tried to deal with some of those disruptions by showing members that there will be there has to be consequences when there's repeated incidents. And that particular occasion, I felt that there had been fair warning, but that it had continued. And so at that point, the time that was lost to the disruptions had to come from somewhere. So it's, and those are the types of things that happen quietly. It's not, I don't make a statement in the House when I do it. I don't, it just very quietly happens, and there's a recognition after the fact that, okay, and then the caucus leadership on every party sees it, and hopefully that helps them understand what I'm trying to accomplish. In every aspect of human relationship, age has some impact, but I really do get a sense, and I have to give credit to the members themselves, that once the election was over, I really do felt that they respected the position, and that they knew the challenges I had, and that in my mind age hasn't come into it. And if age is a factor, it's probably maybe only in my own head where I'm sensitive to it. So when I have to call in a member who is many years my senior and has more years of experience in the House, in my own head I'm thinking, does he think I'm 33 and calling him in and it's that? But I think that's something I've worked very well to deal with, and I've gotten great cooperation with the members that they haven't played the age card on me so far.
For Post-Media News, I'm Mark Kennedy in Ottawa.